Hey guys, I've lost 180 pounds and sometimes my scale creeps up, so I kind of have to do some type of reset. So right now we are going to do a carnivore-ish and a creamy reset. Trying to stay out of the shot so it's consistent. But anyway, that is what my verse is this week. It is 1 Corinthians 13, verse 4 to 8. Love is patient, love is kind. Love does not envy, is not boastful. It's funny reading it from the side. Is not arrogant, is not rude, is not self-seeking, is not irritable, and does not keep records of wrong. Love finds joy in love, dang it. Love finds no joy in unrighteousness, but rejoices in the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. So that is my scripture that I'm going to work hard to remember. It may take longer than a week, but that's what I'm going to try to remember, because Pastor said yesterday we need to not only do this to others, but we need to accept that kind of love from God in order to love others. So not that I want somebody else to suffer, okay? It's never good whenever somebody else is going through something not good. Whenever, you just don't want somebody you work with to go through something bad. But yesterday, I went home and I didn't go to Mom's yesterday because I didn't stay at Mom's because I felt crummy. Well, I've been taking Mucinex. And I'm kicking myself. I didn't do the sinus rinse this morning, but one of my coworkers come in and they're like, I'm going to the doctor to get a steroid shot in a little while. I'm like, how come? And they're like totally describing all the stuff. I'm like, you go on. I feel your pain. Get out of here. I'm like, I totally can relate. So evidently I'm not the only one. That's why they call Southeast Missouri, Swamp East Missouri. That's one of the loving names that they have for it. But anyway, because just a little south of us, it's real sandy. And anyway, so yeah. And I'm very cold today. And it's supposed to get really hot outside. But a thing about working in an office building is that it don't matter what it is outside. It can be hot. It can be whatever inside. So last year, this is whenever I got the heater assigned to me, because my practitioner wrote me an order because she said I had thermoregulation disorder. And the body can't keep up with the temperature. So I've got a heater over here and it's on. And anyway, so I'm freezing because, the thermostat inside set on 72. It'll be all right. Your girl will survive. But I usually warm up after I eat. So today I'm eating, remember that ugly, I don't know if you saw the video. It came out yesterday, Sunday. It was that I think it was called Ugly Chicken Cordon Bleu. It's ugly because they used brown, I used beef broth and beef dripping, so it's brown. But chicken, bacon, 2 different kinds of cheeses, and cream, and chicken and beef drippings. Come on. Ain't nothing gonna be bad about this flavor right here. Lord, child, let me tell you. It's good stuff, Maynard. Do I have anything big to tell you? Anything? Oh, I think I got scammed. I'm not 100% sure, so I'm gonna double check again. But there was like a new post in our, I may have told you all this already, just tap fast forward or listen to it twice. It's good for you. Oh, that cold rant was to tell you I'm drinking some hot water. I put some chocolate electrolytes in it and just a little bit of powdered heavy whipping cream, just a little, because I'm cold. Anyway, so Saturday, I think it was, there was a post in our graduating classes Facebook group. And said something about, hey, you want to get your t-shirt or shirts for upcoming, it's time for another reunion. So I post, and they posted a link for shirts. Well, I got the email back for the confirmation, but the problem is that it, when I went to the website, it showed that confirmation number did not work. Now, maybe that's because it was Saturday. I'm going to look again today. But I'm going to be madder than diddly if I got scammed. Because maybe I didn't, but maybe I did. But if I didn't, I'm getting 2 shirts, a short sleeve shirt and a long sleeve shirt from my graduating class. So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm going to double check it when I get done eating here. And I've been working on a report this morning. My co-director, she's out today. It was a plane trip. Her and her hubby are on a trip somewhere, a vacation thing. What else? It's just for today. It was like a weekend with plus today trip. We can sell. So we earn a lot of ETO in a year. We earn up to 24 days off in a year. And the longer you get here, longer you work here, the more hours it is. I don't know the math, But anyway, but because I don't take off much, I have 256 hours that, like, if I had an emergency, I could use, or if I could just 256 hours of ETO. That's hot. Well, they also have a really cool thing where we can sell it back. Twice a year, you can sell 40 hours, which is a pay period. Hang on. Since we get paid every 2 weeks now, so twice a year in essence, if I sell it, if I have enough, if I sell it, I get a whole extra 2 week pay. No, it's 40 hours. Terri, I get a whole one extra week of pay because I sell it, because I have so much. So anyway, I did that, so I'm excited about that. I thought it was 2 weeks, like a numbskull. That's really all I got to tell you. It's kind of a day, thankfully. I didn't, because I felt crummy yesterday, a lot of times a Sunday evening I'll sit down and do my plucking. I didn't do it last night, so when I feel them, they're like, what I should do, I ain't saying I will, but what I should do is let them get just a little bit longer and wax them. And I have all the stuff to wax, but sometimes I just don't want to. Okay, well, all the times I don't want to. I gotta get it out. And I mean, it takes like 20 minutes. So I know, what is 20 minutes in the grand scheme of things? I don't know. More than what I want to spend doing it. I got the stuff, so it ain't like I got to pay somebody. I'm going to try to not pluck and wait and wax this weekend. We'll see how long they get. If I go around looking like the Wicked Witch of the West and it's going, hey everybody, how you doing? Hey little girl, you want some candy? Then I'll be like, oh, okay, I got to pluck that one. But anyway, so I'm gonna try to wait and just wax it all at the same time. We'll see. Other than that, I just use a razor. All right, I love you people, and I'll see you later. Bye. Sometimes my poor team, they don't know what to think. I walked in my nurse's office, and I said, there's 6 of them in there, it's that many. And I said, because I was listening to K-Love, and I walked in, I was like, forget the lies you heard. Rise above the herd and listen to these words. You are beloved. And I just turned around and walked out. And of course their faces were like, and then I walked out and I heard somebody say, what lies? What does she mean herd? And they didn't hear beloved, they heard below. What do you mean below? What was she talking about? So I went back, I went and got me a drink and I came back. And then, whose lies? And I said, anybody's. No, I need a person. I said, so they said, a couple of them said, the devil. And she's like, nope, I need a person. I said, your husband. She's like, okay. Anyway, so sometimes I just throw them off. They're just like, what? And then, anyway, so yeah, I just like to mess with them sometimes because they're sitting in there all serious, having these serious conversations with each other and solving the problems of the world, and in comes Terri. All right, so tonight's creamy is chocolate toffee. It's still powdery, and I wanted to see, since it's just keto chow, I wanted to give it a chance and see, like, if I just spun it twice. Good flavor keto chow. I did that because it usually takes 5, 7, 10 minutes for me to eat my main. So I just was experimenting. So tonight's main is pork and chicken. I don't even know how much of what. Looks like 3 strips about like this of, I think it's probably chicken thighs. And then six strips of pork chop. I don't know when I made it, but it might have been Friday or Thursday. I'm like, girl, you better eat that now before it goes bad. Because I thought I'd take it to work tomorrow, but I had 3 thighs in there, so I'll take the 3 thighs and maybe a couple pieces of cheese for tomorrow for work. So I gotta keep my ears open because the one guy comes on Mondays. And I hear Callie out there barking. Of course, it's Callie. She's gonna bark if the wind blows. She likes to just bark to hear herself bark. She's a little kin to her brother Luke, but he can't hear himself no more. Poor little feller. Anyway, so tonight, after I'm done, I'm going to take the polish off my toenails and paint them to match my fingernails. I'm not one that does that, but I'm going to tonight. So, anyway, so that's my game plan for tonight. How are you doing? It's Monday. Did you have a pretty decent Monday? I had a good Monday. I missed Suzanne because she was out. She has on vacation, so it's always quiet when she's not there. She comes over talking to me and stuff. So, anyway, that's what I know. I ain't got nothing exciting to tell you. I'm going to eat this. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.